Right, before I go and get myself cleaned up, shave my head, shave and all that, let me record that. Hey, I'm actually rewatching the Lzzy Bnnt Diaries, which is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice as a kind of web series vlog, fictionalized vlog. Um, I actually watched this originally, I think when it came out like 6 or 7 years ago, and decided to pick it up again because I remembered it fondly as I'm reading Pride and Prejudice, the Jane Austen at the moment. I must have read, I think I read Pride and Prejudice at the time. It's one of those things I'm always kind of slightly fuzzy on which Jane Austens I've read and which ones I've just seen adaptations of. I'm really enjoying the web vlog series, though. It is, it's told as Lzzy Bennett is a communications major, getting her she's in grad school, and yeah, so she's doing this as sort of a project, but it kind of devolves into her talking about her sister Jane's love life. And I guess as it goes along, it'll be her own love life and just own family dramas and stuff like that. Um, she's got her best friend Charlotte, who does the editing. Jane, as we said. We have uh, Lydia, Lydia as the wild young sister, who we know is going to get into terrible trouble. We've got Bingley's Bing Bing Bingley's Bingley first, very kind of nice, very positive, hunky Asian guy. We've got his sister, who's got a very kind of like kind of interesting, diffident manner. I don't know. One of those, like, you're not quite sure how to trust her. I remember watching this back I think when it came out, because it was like were watching it like as episode by episode versus being able to kind of mainline it, and see them all together at all at the same time. So yeah, quite enjoying it. It's really enjoyable to actually watch it as I am actually reading Pride and Prejudice, because you can see like how much they got quite accurately what they changed. Stuff like Mr. Collins in this is a web entrepreneur, pompous dude who, instead of its marriage that he's offering to Elizabeth and then to Charlotte, it's a partnership of doing corporate web videos. Which seems like, it's like, instead of the church, it's doing corporate videos, and his patroness is a venture capitalist type, who I'm assuming is going to be extremely snooty and very opinionated when we get to that. So it's even got that thing that I find with when I'm watching young women's web vlogs of like, I'm like 50 years old. Should I really be watching this? That kind of feel to it, even though this is completely a fictionalized thing and a fictionalized thing of Pride and Prejudice. And there's just that kind of the silly kind of light tone that Jane Austen can have. Though I think in the book there's a little bit more danger in there, and we'll see. I think actually it gets dark within this web series as well, especially around Lydia and Wickham. I think I was saying Wilkinson or something like that in my wrap-ups of the chapters I'm reading of Pride and Prejudice. It's Wickham. It's like, yeah. I'll try and remember, get my names right. But so yeah, really enjoying that. It seems like it's a nice thing to have going on in tandem with reading Pride and Prejudice, which I think is a pretty high compliment for any adaptation, that you can watch the both of them. You can watch and, in my case, listen to the other one in tandem and not be like, the one is so terrible or something like that. No, they both have their strengths, and I think the web series has done a good job of kind of keeping a bit of that spirit, Jane Austen spirit, alive, which I'm enjoying. All right, I will leave it there and go upstairs and do my ablutions and all that sort of things. All right, ciao.